Good morning, Collective and Soul Tribe. Happy Tuesday. Today is October 7th, okay? I hope you guys are having a really good day so far, and I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Today's only Tuesday, so we are in the second day of the week. I just want to give a disclaimer that I do have my fans running in the background, so I do apologize if you guys can hear them. But anyways, let's get started, okay, guys? I do hope you guys can hear me, though, because I'm, like, right by the microphone on my phone. But anyways, let's get started. Like I said, I hope you guys are having a really good day. So I'm going to pull some random messages for today. Okay, let's see what messages come out for today. I will be using tarot and oracle messages as well. So let's get started. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time for October 7th? What messages do you have for the collective for October 7th, please? What is it that they need to know for October 7th? Spirit, what does the collective need to know for October 7th, please? What messages can you give the collective for October 7th, Spirit? All right, temperance, okay. Balance is very significant. Peace, calm, tranquility, harmony. This is the energy that you guys could be stepping into, or, once the full moon has, disappeared or is gone, you guys could be in this energy of wanting more harmony and peace, or stepping more into harmonious and peaceful relationships, bonds, etc. Okay. Again, when we separate both of these numbers and put them together, we talk about first house placement. First house placement, I always say this, it talks about your individuality, new beginnings, like first impressions, even your attitude and how you approach life and how you view the world, okay? There's something about you receiving some type of balance, okay? When you put 1 and 4 together, it equals 5. So this is starting something new, okay? This is creating something new. You could feel like maybe your sacral chakra could be activated at this time. And the reason why I say that is because there's certain things that you could be feeling at this moment, right? Like when it comes to your creativity, and also when it comes to you releasing and letting go, right? What no longer serves you at this moment. So there is something about that where you guys are, having more self-expression when it comes to dating and being more open, hobbies and interests, creativity. Like I said, that could be very significant for some of you guys, okay? So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective for October 7th, please? What other messages do you have for October 7th? Okay, so the next card is Queen of Wands, okay? Some of you guys could be taking action in a situation, okay? Again, this is about social endeavors. This is about being charismatic. This is your energy. Some of you guys are stepping into leadership roles or just stepping into independence, okay? Again, solar plexus chakra talks about I can. Okay, so again, this could be your solar plexus chakra where you can have balance and patience, harmony and tranquility. Okay, even when it comes to you stepping into leadership, that's probably what it is. That's stepping into like a peaceful resolution, right? Being optimistic and charismatic is significant. So again, this is about self, and this is about travel, education, social, activities, media, things of that matter. You put 1 and 3 together, it equals 4. So for some of you guys, when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to your foundations, even when it comes to like mother figures, children, women, and femininity, even parents and guardians and roots are very significant. So there's something about family matters that could be very significant for some of you. And some of you guys are stepping into independence and releasing and letting go what no longer serves you. Okay, especially with the full moon in Aries. if you notice, there's a lot of fire energy. Okay, we have both Sagittarius and both fire sign energy that came up on the reading. So there is something about burning through and letting go. Okay, for some of you guys could have Sagittarius placements, but obviously take what resonates with that. But Sagittarius talks about adventure, philosophy, all that stuff, right? Yeah, so we have here Ace of Wands, okay? Again, solar plexus again, okay? This is about creativity. This is about innovation, starting something new, new passions, okay? So obviously take what resonates with that. Okay, and then we also have you guys, when it comes to nostalgia, memories of the past, you guys are releasing and letting go and healing, okay? Some of you guys could have Sun in Scorpio, and this is what you feel. You guys could feel nostalgia. You guys could feel like maybe someone's tugging on your energy, because again, if you released a lot of people from the past, most likely you're going to feel their energy tugging on your energy, right? So even though you released it, it's almost like having residue of something that no longer benefits you, or it's almost like having like crumbs left over. And I don't mean that in a bad way, it's just an example so you guys can understand, right? But some of you guys are giving some type of not childhood memories, but you guys are giving some type of comfort, okay? For some of you guys, there's some type of familiarity with you, all right? You are somebody who's very healing. For some of you guys, you may always be giving your cups to other people, and this is why you always receive some type of financial gifts, okay? So it's almost like people may see you for who you are, like, you know, the surface, and they may assume that because you look a certain way, you act a certain way, that you have it all. But just because somebody looks good or smells good or likes to put themselves together doesn't mean they're rich, doesn't mean they have it all. It doesn't mean any of that. It just means that they like self-care. They like to take care of themselves. And usually those are the people that look a certain way, they have the least. I'll be honest with you. People who look like they have the most because they're happy, they're positive, they're go-lucky, they usually have the least, okay? And it's not even just to judge, it's true. Some people, they just have the least, but they have the most to give, okay? And it's not even about money. Sometimes it's about time, energy, frequency, things like that matter, okay? So a lot of people don't realize that it's not about money, okay? Sometimes it's time and energy that's very significant. So even if this is memories of the past, some of you guys are letting go. You guys are going through a transition. You guys are letting go. You guys are releasing. Sun in Scorpio is very significant. And also we have Scorpio here. So somebody may have fire and Scorpio placements. You could be a fire sign and have like a Scorpio moon, or your Scorpio placement could be like in your Venus, Mars, Mercury, depending. Okay, but there is something about taking action, okay, when it comes to yourself. There is something about Queen of Pentacles energy. So there's something about business. Some of you guys could be focused on your business at this time and what you have, okay? You guys are focused on what you have, and you guys are focusing on abundance, right? You're focusing on good things coming towards you. If you notice that 13 is coming out a lot. So we have 5, 4, 1, 6, 4, 4. Angel number 444 could be very significant for some of you guys when it comes to, like I said, protection, and also when it comes to your roots, okay, and how you build foundations. So whatever you're using your emotions for to build your own foundations, it's protected, okay? There's something about seeing something through the illusions as well. Okay, this is your intuition. So some of you guys could use your intuition for your type of work. Like, for example, divination, or maybe you're just someone who does healing, Reiki healing and stuff like that. But there is something about your energy when it comes to you doing that, right? So I'm going to get some past life messages just to see what else shows up. There could be something in your past life that you guys have either completed, like the cycle, or you guys are learning about, okay? So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective when it comes to past life energy? Ooh, child, I gotta go get that. Give me a second, guys. The card flew on the floor and it went under my bed. Give me a second. All right, guys, so this is the card that flew to the side. This talks about passion, spirit, and connections. So yeah, Archangel Uriel just showed up on this too. There's something about when you put 2 and 7 together, it makes 9, right? So when it comes to like travel, religion, philosophy, and higher education, the same thing I was talking about when it comes to like divination. Okay. You guys could be learning something new, even when it comes to like different cultures and the history. Even when it comes to like, you know, certain religion, ties, and certain meditations that they do, things like that. There's something about that where you guys could be learning something, or there's something about your energy that's just naturally connected to this. Okay. Some of you guys could be very passionate in what it is that you do, and especially with the Ace of Wands coming out and Queen of Wands and Temperance, there's something about balance coming towards you, sorry, because of this new passion that you have. Okay, this enthusiasm that you have for what it is that you're doing at this time. And throat chakra energy could be very significant for someone too. Yeah, so we have here community. Okay, for some of you guys, this is a personal or professional connection. You guys are slowly coming together with people who actually resonate with you and who are similar to you. So some of you guys are building your own community. You guys are very comforting, especially if this is a business situation. There could be some people in your energy from the past, especially when it comes to nostalgia. They may miss your energy because of the personal connections that you had with everybody individually. So you may be somebody too where you're not good with group settings, like for example, like being the talk of the town, like having a lot of friends and people knowing you and things. You don't like things like that. You are somebody who likes to get to know people on a very deep level. So surface level conversations don't matter to you, okay? And of course, you're not trauma dumping, but at the same time, when you meet somebody and you can sit down and talk to them about life, or you can sit down and talk to them about, worldviews and matters and, divination and things like that, you start to attract more people like that because that's what you're attracted to. Okay, you're attracted to learning. Some of you guys could be sapiosexuals, where I believe it's about the mind. So some of you guys could be attracted to people who can expand their minds. Okay, warrior energy is very significant too. So you guys are taking on challenges with courage. Okay, you're a warrior. Horses could be very significant too. And 8 is also talking about transformation, death and transformations, okay? So this could be about secrets, okay? This could be about inheritance, corporate money as well. Some of you guys are stepping away from corporations as well. And even when it comes to joint ventures, some of you guys are stepping away from joint ventures and doing things alone, on your own. So again, when it comes to leadership and stepping into your own individuality, that is very significant for somebody watching this. Let me see if I can get one more. Okay. Yeah, so Archangel Raguel, this is about justice, discipline, and harmony. Okay, so again, you guys are getting some type of balance. Okay, temperance energy is very significant, like I said. This is just double confirmation for it coming out. But for some of you guys, that wanted more clarity, that was confirmation for sure. So there's something about you guys being disciplined in what it is that you're doing at this time, okay? I'm going to see if I can get an angel number out just to see what comes out. Yeah, guys, so there's something about you guys making a wish, okay? Again, making a wish. You could have made a wish and Spirit gave you an idea, okay, with the Ace of Wands, right? So you guys could have made a wish about something. Spirit gave you this idea, right? And some of you guys, I don't know if you guys are actually stepping into it, but there is something about where some of you guys could be, creating something new, starting something new, which allows you to get some type of fulfillment in what it is that you're doing, right? So this is the wish that you could have made, and this is the inspiration that you're receiving right now to move forward in what it is that you're doing, okay? For some of you guys are inspiring not just yourself, yourself, but you guys could be inspiring an entire community, okay, what it is that you're doing. So even if you're not doing divination, this is like outside work, like not online. Some of you guys could be doing certain things that are just not seen online, and because cameras are not all over, you know, showing what it is that you do, people just assume that maybe, you know, you don't help your community, or, you know, you don't care about your community, or you don't do anything, okay? But little do they know, you do care about community, because you're doing certain things that maybe other people wouldn't think of you to do, right? So security is very significant. Like I said, when it comes to Queen of Wands and Temperance, you guys are stepping away from either corporations or certain people, places, and things where you may have not felt secured, and now you're creating your own security, for those of you that resonate with this, okay? So I'm going to end it here, though. Please take what resonates with you at this time. And again, thank you for the love and support that you guys have been sharing and giving to me. And I'll see you guys in my next videos. All right, guys. Love you so much. Bye.